Hello, welcome to Diana's Makerspace on this March 30th, 2026. Well, today I decided I'd do a little home project. A friend of mine asked me not to sort of do too much more in the Barbie house because she's concerned it might be considered too big for the apartment. So I did just something simple. Let me show you. Whoops. Well, with the Tiffany edition, what happened was the Tiffany edition had limited floors that only went out to here. And I wanted to make the floors so that basically, so we can see how there's almost a straight line going out here. I left this a little bit extended because I was using an extended floor, so I wanted to make sure that there's enough extension here. And again, I used the extended floor concept of Chicago when they built the Marina Towers in '66. And again, the extended floor with the cables holding up like that though. And also with the bolts on the floor to hold it to the main building. But the bolts are substituted by actually cellophane tape. But that's the strength of materials is enough for the Barbies and some other things. So it's built for the strength of materials of the use. And you can see here as well. And down here, this is actually held by friction of the mass of the Tiffany house, where part of this is underneath the mass. So when you push, you can see. But the other thing is I also can do another suspended floor, which I'm going to do later, where basically, well, let's pause this a minute and let's do that. Okay. Now, applying the concept what I just said of the 1966 Chicago School of Architecture and Design, I made a suspended floor. And what I do to make the suspended floor sturdier is notice how I'm bending the cellophane tape to form a rope. And then what I did is I put a T, and there's another T down here. So now when you push, see it's all connected. And now also what I can do is let's do one other thing. Let's pause this again. And continuing, as you can see, I did another suspended floor that's connected to the main structure of the building that goes down. And then this suspended floor, let's do like we've done with the other suspended floors. Let's fold just the masking tape in. And like this. Now, by folding the masking tape in, what you're doing is you're increasing the strength of the material, and also by using a T, right here, this is held on a T, this is held on the underside T. So look, when you push, the mass of the building is actually supporting the floor. The mass of the building is actually supporting this floor. So basically you have a doubly reinforced suspended floor. And with the reason why I like the Chicago School of Design, though, is because with the Marina Towers, that these are the towers that were shown on the Bob Newhart show. To those of you who watched TV and watched the Bob Newhart show, maybe on MeTV, that's where Bob and Emily lived, and that when he took the CTA to work each morning, in the Marina Towers by Rush Street, and I always liked the architecture of Chicago, and also about functionality as well as durability. So I sort of believe in the Chicago School of Architecture. And you can see with the Barbie house, we do the Chicago School of Architecture because again here, we also have a suspended floor. And basically we'll just take this, fold this up, and take that, fold that up. But in addition to the suspended floor, when you look underneath, you also will notice that we have blocks that also used as storage areas, as well as a cross beam that's used to hold it. Two cross beams that are used to hold it. And again, another side beam that's built into the building. And this is done on the second floor as well. So in a way, this building I didn't intend to use the Chicago school design, but I guess I'm heavily influenced by it. And as we go through, you can also see how I used the Chicago School of Design in making a dormer, make another dormer that connects like this to say, and also using a lazy serving dish to make a balcony for Henry and Siziska, and then for Peace, Cheryl, Pinky, and Renee. But also another thing as a bedroom or sitting area. And down in the other one, what I did in the main bedroom, what I did was there's the bathroom, and right here is a dormer, and you can see basically a suspended floor design, and also basically um, this one this one has the floor where it's actually connected to the side of the building, so it forms a joist. And going back, this allows everyone to have quite a bit of a bedroom. And you can see this is going to be used for a dining room or something else in the future. This is a bedroom for Daphne, Beta, and Beta and Kiko. And this is Hildy and Lucille's bedroom. Then you can see Annette and Marie. And Marie's bedroom's right up here with Olga. She shares a bedroom with Olga. And Judy and Annette share a bedroom together, with Judy being over here. You can see the new fashions I bought from AliExpress, up-to-date fashions right there though. And for Gwen, I used my knitting machine to make a summer outfit. I did buy the cable knit tights from Amazon, and basically the shoes are actually two T shoes on Gwen, so that's giving me some ideas on clothing. And for Stephanie, she's wearing a top that I bought, a cobbler's top from Gum Rewards, a skater skirts that I bought from Walmart. And Stephanie is wearing a dress I used to wear when I was much bigger. And at that time, I was that size, so I used it to make it so Stephanie could have the dress. Also, I could use it to make clothes for myself. And she's also wearing the corset I used to wear when I was much bigger, so that I can make clothes as well when I was much bigger. So now I can use both Jennifer and Stephanie to make clothes of different sizes. Now, as we go in and see the newest project to the Barbie house, this is actually another wing of the Barbie house. Let's see. Let me turn the light on a little bit to make it a little bit brighter. Now, this is the material that I used to make the floor. You notice basically it's a standard shipping box that came with the Tiffany Dollhouse extension, T-square pen. Let's go over here. A simple box cutting knife, a cutting mat because you want to make sure you don't cut up your table. And then as we go over, let's see if we can do it from here. As we can go over, you can see how the Barbie house is looking now. There's an extended floor that goes out. There's a rectangular section that's made to mesh with the right angle bookcase, and there's going to be another floor that's going to come on top there, and basically another floor that's going to come on the bottom here. And this is going to be done basically to make it so we can have, so that basically there can be an extended Barbie house, and also an idea on how to convert bookcases into a Barbie house as well. That's something I'll add as plans on how to do this. So if you have a bookcase, you can convert your bookcase into a Barbie house. And just to take a look at the craft area, you can see I try to keep everything a certain way. Just sort of do a slow walk around here a little bit. My inspiration wall. one of my Singer sewing machines, makeup mirror, my design computer with my backup hard drive with the monitor raised, and then also my toy model cars that also I'm going to use to modify to make some other things, basically because they use Arduino components in my little helicopter, remote control this is my other Singer included behind the sewing machine extension. One book I bought many years ago, Bizarre, How to Look Fabulous at Any Age, and the Barbie magazine that I bought when I attended the Barbie movie. Well, let me know what you think in the comments, and also on Facebook, X, and Instagram. And with the Barbie house, we're also going to be at the May 3rd K-Town Toy Show in Sturtevant at a banquet hall that's right next to Farm Fleet, but in the back section of banquet hall. And we're also going to be at the toy show on August 15th as well. So come and visit us. We're going to have some stuff to sell, some stuff for Barbies, some stuff for your dolls, and even for useful stuff to use for every day, because I travel by public transportation, so it helps to have a little pouch. Let me show you an example. This is my knitted phone lanyard I'm going to be bringing with me to the dollar show. I'm going to be bringing a few copies to sell. It goes around your neck. You can put 2 cell phones in there, and it works like a key lanyard. So basically, when you're walking, you can just carry your cell phone this way. You don't have to worry about carrying it in your pocket or anything else. And the other thing, This is a Barbie pillow and a neck pillow that I made out of tulle, and it has pillow stuffing inside there, and it's made the right size so you can put 3 Barbies on it, to have like a sitting area or a bed, and also you can use it for your neck because it's very good for my neck as well, like that though too. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you at the K-Town Toy Show. And I look forward to doing more videos. And if you can, like and subscribe. And when I put a link for my newsletter list, please feel free to join in. It's just going to be an informative newsletter, no sales letter, just informative. So if like the way the one Paul does it from DroneBot Workshop, I like how he does it. So basically, to my friends in the Arduino community, also I'm glad for your support. And to my friends in Canada, in the Canadian and U.S. Arduino community and international communities, I'm glad for your support as well. Basically, eventually the Barbie Dollhouse is going to incorporate some Arduino stuff and some ESP stuff. So keep watching. And this has been Diana's Makerspace.